veteran, the four-time All-Star. Craig is their defensive stopper, but they've got Grant on the run. Little fall back, and he's got the first bucket of the game. Misses that one at the rim, although the big trees of the Lakers were there. Once again, it's LeBron in aggressive mode, Stu. Nothing but net. Jamal Murray, the 22-year-old, battling and going at the other end quickly. Just take it out of the basket and go score with McGee. They are running through the high post in Jokic. Knocked away, LeBron chasing after it, 8 to shoot, LeBron has it.
Did a great job of just out hustling Jokic for the play.
To 80! It's the clock. He's got Grant in front of him. The king. Here he goes all the way to the basket. Count it! LeBron James and one with .1 remaining in the half.
It's coming, but they couldn't prevent it. Jokic is there. Grant, normally a guy that likes to elevate and block shots, couldn't get there. And LeBron gets the basket and come up with that foul.
The bench was right with him. It was right in front of the Laker bench, and they were exhorting him. Oh, LeBron! One hand with authority.
To the middle, and I mean, emphatic throw down. I mean, that was one with the real sense of purpose.
He's alone on the wing with Murray, trying to body him up. LeBron back to the basket. Oh, good bounce. He's there. Count it. And he'll get another and one. Dwight Howard now with 11 on the night.
6 boards, so searching out for just another triple-double. And Dwight Howard.
And going high to clear it right from the rim was McGee.
They need a scratch here.
And there's the guy to get it for you. LeBron James. Shake and bake by Millsap and LeBron. One hand just rakes it down. Here he goes, pass to LeBron down the middle. Bumps into a man. Count it! Count it! And one for LeBron.
His shot is getting another look at the rebound by LeBron and pushing it in transition. And at the end of it, contact, basket, counted, and the foul. Would come back.
A little bit better back on track. They try to rip it away. They do. KCP. Here comes LeBron. LBJ.
Play where LeBron has the breakaway and a little windshield wiper, just side to side type dunk. Bam! Remember when you used to be able to do that, Bill?
Oh, all the time. Caruso chasing Jamal Murray. Murray all the way. Throw it up. And miss. And now Caruso. Long lead for LeBron. Great pass! LeBron!
Timeout as Murray ran out of his shoot vantage. Caruso throws it the length, and again LeBron with the flush. The Lakers by 3.
LeBron and the Lakers. Here he goes attacking Jokic all the way. The score.
Did a great job of keeping the defender behind him and then pulls up for the baby jumper.
Again, if you forget, the Lakers' last game was a big one before the All-Star break. That OT win in Denver. Morant knew he had missed it. Now the Lakers have numbers. Danny Green with LeBron. Finish! LeBron!
That's a great decision by LeBron. He gave it up early. When you're on a 2-on-1, the sooner you give it up, the chances of you getting it back multiply.
Beautifully run. Lakers, one of the tops in transition. Oh, AD was right there defensively. Picked up by Alex with some speed.
That wasn't
Caruso all the way. Caruso, give it up to LeBron!
Wow, the Lakers benefited from not being called, but it looked like Caruso got fouled at midcourt. Yeah. The turnover, Caruso grabs it, and right there, it looked like he got fouled, but they said no, so Caruso said, okay, I'll get the assist. Get the assist, he does.
And it's the first of the night for AC. And the dunk by LeBron. They're trying to back it up, nearly stumbled. Now he jump stops in the key, going to come back out 7 on the clock. And LeBron, ooh, look at Brandon Clark, went straight up, and LeBron scores over him. LeBron and the Lakers, first place in the West, second in the NBA. Spinning, LeBron, reverse layup, LBJ, the king. Down by 15 in the fourth quarter last night, and nearly won. 80 down the middle with 2 hands.
Boy, what a nice play on the weak side. If our Carlos cam would show LeBron finding Anthony Davis, nice move, and Anthony with the easy flush for his 16th point.
A little off balance. Johnny come back off that rebound. Spin LeBron! And LeBron scores! Richardson actually played a little bit the other night. There's Shake. And he misses after a good Laker defense. AD might have hurt his hand. LeBron counted! And one for LBJ.
Well, a nice ball fake like he was going to pass to the wing. And he takes it all the way. May have gotten away with the travel, but they'll count the basket. Our calls can give us a nice view of it. Goes in and gets contact from Mike Scott. Throws it up, throws it in. 3-point opportunity.
What a game for LeBron. He had 12 rebounds. He misses. Matisse Thybulle, named after a famous French artist. Look at this! Again pulling up!
Wait a minute, LeBron, wait a minute, time out.
He did it the other day.
Does he realize how much time is on the clock?
Look where the players are looking. They're going over to the logo and they're just putting down the spot.
Oh, come on now.
Unbelievable.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look where he picks it. Oh, my, from the R.
Come on.
In Lakers. Wow. Ridiculous. Look where he picks it. Oh, my, from the R.
Come on.
In Lakers. Wow.
And he's playing some great defense. LeBron, here he goes. LBJ.
McGee running the floor. Poor transition defense that time from Boston. Davis doubled. Finds James. Layup. He faced so many defense that doubled him, but he put up some incredible numbers in those losses. LeBron James. A three-pointer and a lead back up to 4.
True, but I'm not leaving until he gets rid of the basketball.
James back out. Davis tries another 3. Davis connects on another 3. James floats it up, and Howard with the slam. LeBron James, his 7th assist. It's back to 3.
Romeo, where art thou? Help!
Well, he defended him well, but James just better and banks it home.
Well, they got the switch they wanted, and like Mike said, Langford actually did a very good job, but the overwhelming strength of James allows him to catch it and finish.
Anthony Davis double team finds Rondo. They swing it. James for 3. Puts it in.
This is just the right read by Pope. It's a lot of space for LeBron James. Nobody in sight. Lines it up and knocks it down. That's outstanding basketball off of the dribble penetration, forcing the defense to collapse.
Isolated with Brown, backs in, falling away, got it! LeBron James gives the Lakers a 1-point lead.
6 on the shot clock, Zion with a runway against Howard. Danny Green got a hand on it. Now Caruso runs a break. Caldwell Pope goes to the wing. Here's James! Oh! Punch it home, LeBron! Woo! Boy, a show-stopping play. Offensive foul going the other way. Wow, Caruso with the Caruso to set up LeBron. He up there again. His ball cannot convert. Pelicans trying to take it inside, and they are being met heavily. LeBron James. How about an 11-0 LeBron run here for Los Angeles? A quick 14-point lead.
Now look at it.
And LeBron James has 31 on the board with 5 assists. LeBron on the take and a finish at the rim. Looking for a foul as well. Did he get one? There was a late whistle there, I believe, by Eric Lewis.
Picking up where he left off in the third quarter, a little will play. LeBron James spots and identifies the opening on the baseline.
Green on him. Excellent defender. Gets by him, but a swipe from behind by Green. LeBron running on the wing. LeBron James. Boy, great defense, turning into a dunk on the other end. Ingram misses a 3, and now the Lakers trying to put the stake in the ground here with 3 minutes left. LeBron in double-digit plus-minus tonight. All the runs when he's on the floor. LeBron with a layup.
Dwight Howard the rebound, slapped out of his hands. Reggie Jackson comes up with a loose ball, goes inside, reverse blocked by James. But right to JaMychal Green, who misses, and Kuzma another rebound.
LeBron James would have blocked that on either side if Jackson had shot it. I mean, it was a good offensive play by Jackson trying to use the rim as protection, but James was going to get it on either side.
Rondo.
And trying to use the rim as protection, but James was going to get it on either.
This is the largest lead here in the first half. James draws the foul. The strength again. Count it and one. 11 points now for LeBron James.
Wow. Against the strength and length of Leonard. Just up and through him for a three. Wow. Against the strength and length of Leonard. Just up and through him for a three-point play. I mean, he's point blank at the basket.
On the takes of dribble, fires, and can't hit. Rebound deflected. Still loose, picked up by James. Throws it inside, and the finish for Markieff Morris. Not a lot of assists here in the first half, as James easily gets to the rim. James the offensive board. Cross court to Bradley. Avery Bradley. In and out and in again.
About the no-look pass. You think he's going to Anthony Davis. He waits until Avery Bradley gets to his spot. On-point pass, step in rhythm. Tell you what, the Lakers, they're fighting.
All right, Lisa, back row is getting that playoff lost voice sound as LeBron James.
Speaking of that loss to Miami, Giannis had only 13 in the game. LeBron glides in for a bucket.
Nice job of jumping around Brook Lopez.
LeBron one-on-one, gets in the air. Dwight, 1, 2. Back to AD, ball movement. Danny Green, fly by. LBJ, he doesn't want the three. Instead, he wants the two-hand slam dunk.
Wow, I'm glad they ended up with a deuce there because that was not developing into a very good fast break.
Trying to split the defense. Out it goes to Matthews. Rebound. Weak side LeBron. Long lead. Short of AD. LeBron has had so many brilliant passes like that. That one was a little short.
Yeah, and the defender was really running as LeBron to Dwight. It was really not developing very well at all, but LeBron made it pay with the finish as he attacks and flushes. He draws the foul on Bledsoe, so let's see what the Lakers do with this possession, trailing by 1.
And Bradley trying to get around his man, and that's Bledsoe himself. McGee high post. JaVale with the dribble, handoff LeBron. Wesley Matthews right up in his jersey. LeBron now has him on his hip. LBJ! Lakers AD Anthony Davis, who had 30-plus points in all the games last week.
All of their offense, look at LeBron turn the corner, nobody wanting to step in front as he gets the absolute.
LeVert, here he comes, confronts Morris. Good challenge by Keith. Lakers middleman is LeBron. Bounce to KCP. Beautifully run break by the purple and gold.
Nice to see KCP not give up on that play. Best, and that's find the open man. Coming down in transition. Fundamental bounce pass, KCP.
Lakers and LeBron.
Nets looking for their first lead since it was 7-4.
Counted LBJ with the patented spin move.
It was dominant hand. This time Wilson Chandler's there. Reaches in, commits to foul, and sends LeBron to the free throw line for the possible three-point play.
Chandler fooling around with it. They may not get that 2-for-1. In fact, they're not. LeBron has it. Sells out. 3-on-1. Bradley, middle. Kuzma slam. Bucket lead. Time now to send you to the Access Sportsnet studio. It is the Jack in the Box halftime report.
When he's going downhill, he's got very little chance of having success.
And we had talked about it, especially against the Clippers late in the game when they needed him to. He was attacking, but he attacks with...
Getting ready to shoot one of those long rangers before he mishandled the ball a bit.
One-on-one with Jared Allen. You know he remembers the time last year that he was blocked by Jared Allen.
Gives us a perfect view, goes right past Jared Allen and splits the double team of Prince for the easy deuce.
Lakers have missed their last 6 field goals. They are overdue. LeBron backing up, sizing up the defender. Here he is, stepping back for 3.
Watching for the Blazers here tonight, their assist numbers. They've been up here in the seeding game. LeBron goes strong, count it. LeBron is fouled as he won a game in the playoffs since 2012. They were swept in 13. Here's LeBron high off the window. Nice. As we come to the end of this first quarter. He's got 2 fouls. Here's LeBron James on the take. Nurkic lets him go right by. LeBron. Lakers down 11. LeBron a spin. LeBron with a finish. Woo! Wow. Caruso patient. Hezonja trying to check LeBron James. Look at that pass all the way across court. Danny Green sticks the 3.
Such a willing passer.
C.J. McCollum. It's an 11-1 Laker run. Up ahead. Beautiful touch.
Players must adjust to how the refs are calling and then continue to play your game.
A little chuck of the elbow made it easy for him. Nice pass. Davis on the run. Set up by LeBron James.
Players must adjust to how the refs are calling and then continue to play your game.
A little chuck of the elbow made it easy for him. Nice pass. Davis on the run. Set up by LeBron James. Davis. Lakers have a chance to take the lead now. Down a point. Nice find by LeBron. Points coming from the line. 13 as a matter of fact. Inside. Davis. Oh, you got Whiteside and Carmelo tag teaming on LeBron James.
Oh,
nice little spin.
Be aggressive and get some other guys involved.
Lillard. And that was partially blocked by Davis. And look at him run on the floor. Anthony Davis.
They're cutting, getting each other involved in the game. Such a pretty pass. Dame Lillard to his partner, CJ.
11 in the quarter for McCollum. LeBron James has just 2 points in this third quarter. Give it right back to LeBron. 8. Gary Trent Jr., second-year player out of Duke, trying to check LeBron. Kuzma. Ability to get Collins back after shoulder surgery, to get Nurkic back after that gruesome leg injury last March. LeBron on the run out. And the Lakers
looked at the clock, stepped behind the line.
LeBron James. Oh, Danny Green trying to answer. Follow won't go. LeBron James. Excellent defense by Green and the Lakers. LeBron up ahead. Davis taps it to himself and finishes with 2 hands.
Back of their 10 games they've played since the restart, 9 of them they've trailed in the fourth quarter as James easily gets to the rim. That comes in. Whiteside made some very big plays in game 1. Alley-oop to James. And as Anthony did. James to the rim. 13 backs in, double team. Repost, double teamed again, finds Davis for the slam. James again posting on this side.
It's good because instead of allowing Trent's ball pressure to bother him, overpower him since you're so much bigger.
James kicks it out. Caldwell Pope again. And Carmelo Anthony out near half court to guard him. Alley-oop. McGee catches it and then goes up. There's another 3. Blazers just 1 of 4 to start. LeBron James gets inside, an easy layup that time for James.
And his leadership, just his presence on the floor. I've been part of teams where players don't want to play hurt. And I understand the tolerance level as
shot won't go. James comes the other way. Trent, another 21-year-old. James on the drive, strong finish. That Lillard guarded by Caruso, dribbled into a double team. Anthony Davis with the steal, outlet to James. James finds Kuzma, and Kuzma off the glass. J.R. Smith took that first shot for the Lakers here in the second. He gets some early duty. James layup, count the basket, and the foul. Just over a minute gone by here in the second. James sets himself for 3, nails it. Straight on from no air travel for the players here in this bubble. Unprecedented times as Dwight Howard can't get it to go. James, the offensive rebound, goes back up. Fouled and drives into the paint. Goes inside. Shot blocked by Davis. Kuzma head out to Green. Back to LeBron James. Bounce pass. Caruso. Dynamic duo backcourt of the Blazers have been superb here in the first half. Green's pass. Trent went for the steal and looking to push. James spins, gets to the lane, and banks it home.
Mike, I spoke with Frank Vogel at the half, and I asked him what was the message specifically about their free throws and turnovers, and he said, we're just trying to play with pace.
Lillard had a terrific first half, shooting the ball well. James steps back, another 3. 28 points now.
The competitive juices says, I'm not just going to stand there and take punches.
Anthony Davis with the jump shot. He's no rebound. Comes back out to Danny Green.
They're getting pounded on the board.
Alley-oop to Howard. Beautiful pass from LeBron James. Lakers back up. Absolutely gassed out there right now. Another alley-oop. This time it's Anthony Davis and Terry. James head down, drives, gets to the rim. Bank shot is good. And Terry Laker defense once again, a big story. James for three, bang! LeBron James from downtown. He's
0 for 2. LeBron with a long three, and that one's down. LeBron James makes it a 10-0 start. Bullet pass to Davis. Steps inside the three-point arc and knocks down another long two. Couldn't hold off the Blazers. It's Nurkic with the putback.
See how the paint just opened up there for Lillard, but at the same time now, this is where
the Blazers. They are plus 30 in the last 3 quarters.
It's a block party out there. One on one end with Whiteside, and how about LeBron coming back on the other end in the rear view.
Double with a losing effort in game 1. Best scoring game in game 3 with 38, and he drops another 3-ball. And the Lakers just keep it rolling. Caruso running the point with LeBron playing at the 2 right now. Oh, nice leave. Beautifully set up. Markieff.
Pace, the ball movement, and LeBron doing his thing.
And look at J.R. Smith with a steal up ahead. LeBron James. He'll take it all the way. LeBron James with the reverse.
Wow. He just cross screen for LeBron right now. They're going to try to keep him involved on that post.
Oh, up top for Damian Lillard on him. They clear it out. Help comes from Melo. Wide open Caruso. A 3-pointer is down again. The 8-seeded Blazers right now as we approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. LeBron James just shooting with pure confidence right now. The Lakers. The guarantees from Charles Barkley developing as a story on its own right now. Absolute kiss of death as LeBron too easy to get to the basket. 2 opponents with 50+. Coming to the end of this second quarter, LeBron James all the way in. Going to the record books for this one after a dominating first half performance. Anthony Davis. No, LeBron rips down the offensive board and scores another.
By police officers, so he certainly has continued to utilize his platform even though he is on the NBA campus.
Well, as LeBron takes a deep 3.
Oh my goodness.
I just like to say this.
Curious to see if Frank Vogel will try to get some more minutes. There's going up top for McGee. LeBron. Caruso to LeBron. And he sets up McGee running the floor. And the layup is good. Double team comes. Here's Kuzma now. Gives it right back.
Good repost.
James on the post up. And now Kuzma for 3. He's Portland Trail Blazers. Here's LeBron going strong again. Scores with a left hand and looking for a foul to play off the ball. James on the attack and count it. LeBron James, strong move to the rim. He's been banged up tonight. LeBron got his Zonia on him, just backs him down, takes on 2 Blazers and scores and 1 again. LeBron James.
So making sure he's getting in the way.
And you know Caruso is going to stay engaged the whole game, and Alex Caruso inside.
LeBron James, which means he has one guy guarding him and everybody else is zoned up.
And he scores easily on his Zonia. Now LeBron working off the screen from Davis. A little 2-man game here. LeBron hesitates. Now he goes. And LeBron corner KCP. And now LeBron for 3. He's got it. True. LeBron James. That's his
team when they did some 5-on-5 scrimmages. However, not ready to be active just yet for
the arc. He's got 17 now, C-Web.
I tell you what, he's going back in his bag, and that's what you want to see. And speaking of going back in his bag,
made his claim for that. Davis sprung wide open. LeBron was patient. And a bounce pass right into the pocket.
Whenever your best player loves to pass, everybody else has to follow suit.
LeBron will put up the final shot. And directing traffic. Spreads the floor. Here goes LeBron. Freight train coming. Kicks it. Davis for 3. He's got it. Pulling Nurkic out. Now he's getting the play organized. And he'll step back for a 3 this time. And he buried.
They need to keep that intensity on the defensive board. Do not give offensive rebounds and easy buckets to the Lakers.
LeBron James hits a 3. LeBron James running with Markieff Morris, Danny Green, Dwight Howard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They clear it out. LeBron goes strong. LeBron finishes strong. Franchise. Caruso able to get the steal. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down. And get it to go. That's a big miss. LeBron James, what a pass. Oh, what a setup for Anthony Davis.
And finishes the break.
James on the take now, hangs.
His best game since being in Orlando. In Game 7, Danny Green, side pocket three, pure. Clock down to 6. LeBron on the drive, just bowls his way through, put him in the weight room. LeBron James with his second field goal with the rebound. LeBron off the ball. LeBron, say it with your chest.
Caruso, LeBron running the lane. Russell Westbrook trying to take the charge. Grown man move.
Express yourself, LeBron. 35 years old yet.
And the styles and the makeups of each team. The one team I wouldn't want to face would be the Los Angeles Clippers. I feel like I have a legitimate.
Pass was coming in a little hot. Westbrook on LeBron. LeBron ate it up at the rim. Wow, he got some bounce in those 35-year-old legs. And through Covington, count it. Pass, good defense by Tucker. Stood his ground. LeBron punches that into the
on the play, which is so crucial.
We have seen.
James settles for the jumper and knocks that one down. Cross court intercepted by Rondo. James fakes a pass, left-handed layup. Rondo going to try a three, knocks it down. Rajon Rondo. Change now in the NBA is just remarkable. James spins, gets inside, layup is good. When you have, he's like, no, it was the man. Caruso up and James down.
Turnover problems for Houston, and then this is where the Lakers are great, in transition.
James now joins his teammates just in time. Oh, perfect pass. And Marquise Morris.
Look at the play by LeBron James. Little touch pass, beautiful, simple basketball, but the vision. And Morris, stellar first half, but he's benefited from two of the best.
1 for 7. James draws the foul, count it, and 1. Rondo has looked much better here in his second game back. James way outside with a three-point.
And without fouling or appearing to foul, and you got to live with the results.
James to Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma from downtown.
And true, and not trying to do too much.
Davis. Nice spin. 5 on the 24. James head down, drives an easy layup for LeBron James. James drives down a lane and finishes strong. LeBron James with authority. Lost the handle. Picked up by James. Back to Caruso. Throws it up. Hammer time for LeBron James. 24. Little shake and bake. Swatted out of bounds by James. Shot misses. James with his 10th rebound. Finds Caruso cutting, and Caruso finishing on TNT. Now shot blocked by James. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Davis. Double team finds James. James spins, puts it up, puts it in. LeBron James.
To the Miami Heat, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals as LeBron James gets our scoring started tonight.
And it does shoot a lot of mid-range jump shots, Russell Westbrook.
LeBron James fires up a three. He forced the bigs out of the lineup. McGee only played 8 minutes in Game 2, as you've seen Miami take down Milwaukee. And a 5 seed advancing over the 1 seed into the Eastern Conference Finals as LeBron James. That's when they went all in on the small ball. And it's been something to watch. Here's LeBron, little fade away, gets the friendly bounce.
On the floor.
Westbrook with 9 out of the gates, including a 3. Kuzma drops one off. Back it off as they get set. Inside, LeBron James gets it deep, and 1 for LeBron James. Houston. McLemore elevated. Nice pass inside to Caruso.
Proving he's not only a corner three-point shooter, but maybe he is.
Here's LeBron James stacking them up tonight. And most of those coming right at the rim.
Well, that was a great run and a tremendous pass from Harden, but LeBron James is there. That's just great defense by P.J. Tucker, keeping his feet moving, gets out and continues.
They lead it by 6.
The Lakers playing a little bit differently, and LeBron James, my gosh. To take away threes, which has opened up drives to the rim, so the points in the paint are up, and the three-point attempts are...
Into the hands of Davis. Now the Lakers on the run to LeBron. LeBron all the way! Freight train coming. LeBron James draws that double team. Passes out of it. LeBron James on the drive. James gives it up, and Marquise Morris. And Davis, and it's blocked by LeBron.
This is turning defense into all. They will be one of the best running teams in the league, and LeBron James is just...
All tied at 72. Back and forth they go. LeBron James, strong. 12, and we're tied at 80.
And he shot the three extremely well here in the playoffs.
Clock ticks down to 2, down to 1. Rivers goes strong, and it's blocked by James. Covington puts it back. No shot. Off a turnover to start this quarter. Their first points off a turnover tonight as LeBron James gets half. Got Tucker on him. James patient spins, and LeBron James.
Take James Harden out. And obviously that's huge for the Rockets. He has averaged almost 9 points a game during the regular season.
This is the layup. Here comes LeBron James. Gives it up. Contavious Caldwell Pope with the reverse.
Different and be very unique in the league and hard to play against. But the problem is plays like...
He hurt that quad on August 11th. And just returned midway through their last series.
And it's not going to be easy against these teams, but you got to be solid.
Oh, nice feed by LeBron.
Of the lob, just throwing the ball over the top here.
And Caruso sneaks free, gets by Covington. Stealthy out. They've dominated that category in this series. EJ and the gang standing by. Caruso, massive half of basketball for the Lakers again. LeBron with some English on it. Westbrook open. Misses this time. Davis baiting him into it. Look at this pass. And Davis finishes with a foul. Lots of bodies on the ground. James like a freight train all the way in. Coast to coast. LeBron James.
Offensively.
Rondo will line it up. And Rondo hits a three. Means business. There's Davis flashing to the middle. LeBron. And he lays it in. On him. Shot clock down to 4. James pounding it. Gives it up. Caruso for 3. Oh! Caruso with a big hit. Corner 3. And it's knocked away by Caruso. Up ahead, Rondo all the way. LeBron James.
He's got to think score. And more importantly, if he does pass it, Russell Westbrook turned down a wide open 3.
Markieff Morris. Since game 1, the Lakers have had good starts. James drives inside, finds some room and banks it home. Point blank range shots at the rim. James drives down the lane and flushes. First, James one-on-one with Covington, gets in the paint, gathers and finishes, just overpowering down. Shot blocked by James. Westbrook trying to get into the rim. James drives down hard, lefty layup, shot won't go, but Lakers have done an excellent job of limiting three-point shooting as LeBron James knocks down the 3.
Westbrook flash to the middle, find him, and kick it out weak side.
And that's awful defense.
Bench guys.
James, corner 3, that's good. LeBron James deflected. Good defense once again. Caruso throws it back inside to James. Nice feed inside, and Morris with the finish. They have. You don't have that huge margin for error to miss a lot of free throws. Horton Tucker drive, flips it up, shot rattles around, it's good. James with a shot clock expiring, down to 3. Danny Green, a contested shot is up and good. James's former teammate in Cleveland guarding him. James drive and easily finishes.
We're upset that Davis got sucked into the lane and Tucker got the corner 3.
Markieff Morris connects as the shot clock expires. Shot clock down to 6. James, three-pointer is good. James on the drive. Inside to Davis, tried to tip it, ball kept alive, and James on the follow. James shoots over Tucker, drills it. LeBron James now with 26. PJ Tucker battling. There's only so much.
And I'm sure that sent the scouts back to the scouting reports. Anthony Davis gets a friendly bounce. LeBron to pull it down. Lakers want to move whenever they can. Nice pass. Contavious Caldwell Pope hits a 3. Beautiful. This very young team just continuing to put stakes in the ground. LeBron all the way in with the reverse. Nice finish by LeBron James duty. Nice pass. Kuzma. The scoop is in. Working the two-man game with Caruso. Good pass, and James hammers one home. Good pass. LeBron shovels one over to Morris. Has he got the hot hand? He'll fire it, and he'll hit it. White, now a bad pass. Another turnover. Here comes Caruso. He's got LeBron James right there.
Frustrated, but he's getting more aggressive. And, yeah.
Shot clock down to 6. Here goes James. Strong all the way in off the glass. 6.5 to go in the second. LeBron trying to turn the corner. Just plows through Murray, and it's going to be a block.
Stops at this end.
James bullies his way in. Going to be a foul.
And one. Offensive players.
Howard was a difference maker, and LeBron James rewards him. Murray on James. Bullet pass to Caldwell Pope. Steps into the Lakers. As LeBron bullies his way in, gives it up. Nice find. Davis hits a 3 to Green. Here's LeBron now. Gives it up. And Dwight Howard scores it. A golden opportunity for Denver. They can't hit it. Now Caldwell Pope hits a 3. A lot of young players having great performances.
Yeah, we
You're
are
not in those hostile environments.
Yeah, we are, because they're skilled, number one, and they've been.
McGee back taps it, keeps it alive. LeBron fires a 3 in the first bucket of the game. The Nuggets to run down the floor in transition as LeBron James sticks us to 2 for 11 start. James has both of them, spins his way in, takes on Jokic.
He hits that shot from the free throw line, that mid-post range. It just opens everything else.
Out before he traveled, and now James gets it from McGee. Three-pointer is down, and LeBron
up and getting guys open shots. It doesn't seem like they're knocking it down. So
another offensive board, but turns it over into the hands of James. James all the way in. Russo fly by. Now Murray. Oh, denied.
On the defensive end, LeBron waits for it.
In the post, then they're bringing a double team at times. I trust Nicole. He's going to make.
As you may have.
Up top for LeBron James, set up by Rondo.
At the 4 or the 5, so Rondo says, let me share some of this love.
James waiting for some movement. He'll take the 3 himself. That's his spot, and he knocks it down. Morris gives it right back. Good pass, good catch, good finish.
Those threes the Nuggets need to beat the Lakers.
LeBron James, the shot fake goes Denver run. LeBron James behind the back. Davis got it from the Porter, aggressive on the attack, and it is denied.
Body.
Gives it right back. LeBron fakes the pass. LeBron with some spin. Oh my goodness! LeBron just probing. Gives it up. Davis passed up a 3. Shot clock at 1. Now it's up and it's in.
That allowed Murray to find that wide open 3.
All the way to the basket. LeBron James with he'll match play. We get the idea. Here's LeBron James and
here for the Lakers.
And there's the lob to Dwight Howard.
And well said, right? I mean, that's honest.
That's awesome.
Caldwell Pope, a corner 3. The microphones for us tonight as LeBron James, little fadeaway is good. Jokic on the cut this time, leaves it for Millsap, and there's LeBron. Deck on the other end, it's 4-on-4 here, and now James goes and scored. And now a steal by Rondo. Up ahead, James on the roughs him again. Rondo's got another steal. Here's LeBron on the breakout, and he dunks another one. A possession back, and there's Millsap, and James meets him, and a rejection. James wanted to push a little bit. Take it on Gary Harris, powers through him, and do your job and be involved and trying to precipitate change. Almost able to jump the lane, stays in the possession of the Lakers. LeBron for 3. James just runs over Grant and picked his pocket, did Rondo. Rondo in transition with Porter behind him, and James tripped. Porter on James. LeBron probing, shot clock at 4. Now he's on the drive, and he'll finish. Well, the Nuggets could really use Harris with a burst here as LeBron James on the bench, 3 fouls. LeBron takes him inside, and technically a Denver home game, so you hear the Denver noise as Markieff Morris, a turnover for Denver. Here's LeBron on the take. And
the Lakers haven't been in very many close games.
Ball, under 4 minutes to go. Murray all the way on James, hangs and can't finish. Excellent defense by LeBron. Rondo controls it. There's James with the together. Murray turns the corner on LeBron James. He goes, but LeBron rebound.
No need to double Morris in the post. You make him score down there. Part of the game tonight.
The must-have here for the Nuggets as Jokic puts up a three.
Penetrate or get in that post zone and pass out.
He is the great equalizer here as LeBron James.
Was not fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone's got to come.
7-45 season last year. James gives it up. Green finishes easily.
By 1, but in the Lakers' 3 wins, they're plus 18 guys on the board.
Nobody there. Now Caruso comes and he'll finish it.
Just putting both hands up, letting the guy back you up. You got to put the arm bar up.
LeBron James.
That's barbecue chicken, and LeBron takes the contact.
Well, now Denver in hang-on mode, and you know LeBron on the attack. He'll score at the rim again.
On the switch they do. Porter just tells Plumlee to switch because they're trying to get that third on Porter. But
the key minutes right now. Nice pass. Markieff Morris hits it. The switch. Targeting Porter, and James scores again. Lakers on the move. Caruso gives it up. James hangs and finishes. Grant. Under a minute to go. There's the cutter Kuzma, and they turn it. So Murray with just 8 points in the first half in 19 minutes. LeBron gets all the way in. This finds LeBron James, who finds Danny Green in the corner. He's got it. And now he goes to work. Pulls it, pops it. LeBron James. After the make, Davis camping on the other end.
In full length of the court, pass by LeBron to 8.
Shot opportunity for LA. Davis, he'll pull the three. Oh, Davis hit him. Back in transition go the Lakers. And LeBron is fouled. And LeBron patient, and he draws another foul. When Davis came down on his heel, James gets into the paint. Grant right there with him. Oh, James
to the paint, finding open shooters.
Here's Danny Green for 3. Oh, that's a fouls. Now James will shoot an open jumper. He's got it. The hobbled Murray trying to stay with him as best he can. LeBron James, consecutive years with a drought. James again. Oh, he hits another one.
Number 1.
He'll take a 3. LeBron James will hit a 3.
James goes inside and throws it down. Butler gets in the paint. Blocked by Howard. Picked up by Danny Green. Green back to James. James charges down the lane, goes inside and easily lays it up and in. Get out of my way, says LeBron James. James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the 3. The first 3-pointer for the Lakers after missing the first 5. Point, Laker lead as we're under a minute to go. Davis again, and it just
again
perfect.
After being 0 for 3 the other night.
James drives hard, bang shot, good, count it, and the foul. LeBron James with a chance for a 3-point play. Lakers go up a dozen.
The only flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it, and 1. Rajon Rondo with the perfect alley-oop. Lakers back up by a dozen.
James gets on the backside of the zone.
Only missed 1 shot. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul. Very nice. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James, falling away, jumper's good. 31 for LeBron James. The lead is up to 13 as we're under 3 to play. Duncan Robinson finds Hero. Hero off the bounce, deflected and stolen. Here's LeBron James going down the lane, draws the foul, count it, and 1. Seems game by game with a change in the way teams playing now.
That's not the Lakers brand of basketball. They were helped by the block by LeBron, the zone defense of the Miami Heat.
What a great actor. James pass. That's the 10th turnover for the Lakers. 10 in the first quarter. We still have 2:43 remaining. Rondo whips a pass to Caldwell Pope. James in the post catches and gets hammered. Count the basket and 1. All right, Rachel. It is heart-pounding time right here in Game 3 of the Finals. James drives, finishes, and is fouled. And a chance to cut it to 1 in the opening minute here in the 4th. Passing, it's just exceptional. Came in as a terrific defender. His offensive game has improved. Leaps and bounds as James throws it down. James sees the double team. Morris right back down. James against Butler, one-on-one. Tough fall-away baseline shot. It's good. Difficult shot, and LeBron James puts the Lakers up 6.
To prevent him from going under and getting back in front.
James splits the defense down the lane, running layup, it's good, and the foul. He took a hard fall. Adebayo, pass inside, threw it behind Robinson. James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. Lakers go up by 3.
A good pass and finish.
Danny Green, tough pass, gets to Caruso. James tries a three-pointer. LeBron James, his second 3 of the game. He's got 14. He's down the other end, runs. The Heat thought Caruso bumped him. Caruso pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James now 3 for 4 from downtown. And an annoyed Eric Spoelstra calls timeout.
Three-point shooting of LeBron James has kept them in it. They have struggled in the half court, but in transition.
Davis the rebound. Throws it ahead to James. James head down, drives inside, layup, count it, and 1. Again, defense leading the offense. And the Lakers back within 5. LeBron James exploding here in the first half with 21 points already. Feed inside to James, and he throws it down.
Tremendous feed.
Now Crowder switches on him. James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good, and a foul. LeBron James ties the game, and a chance for a three-point play.
Turns the corner, attacks the paint. You need a hoop. Get the ball in the hands of LeBron James.
Get our best player involved in as many plays as possible, LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis. Forces the turnover, and James with the flush down the other end.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack in transition. Well, first of all, I don't think he's healthy and whole, but I think it's a harder decision than what you say as James attacks the rim without any help and 1.
James goes to the rim once again, lays it up and in, and he's in double figures. And a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. LA looking to push every opportunity. Beautiful pass. Caruso banks it in. A precise bounce pass from LeBron James, and the Lakers have blown it open here in the second quarter.
Away from the Heat. And how about this pass by LeBron James, threading the needle.
Hero just 1 for 8 from the field tonight. James drives, James finishes. And the Lakers just keep pouring it on. Great spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
And going back to Caruso, Mike, after that spectacular drive and finish by James.
About to play the pass, and LeBron James about to win another title.
As we hit the 4-minute mark. LeBron James throws it down. Again, they had a 6-year drought of not making the playoffs. And with Anthony Davis arriving, a technical foul call on LeBron James.
If you can jump that high.
Going to finish the playoffs 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. As LeBron James ready to celebrate the rough and rugged Western Conference, an emotional roller coaster this season. LeBron James caps off his 17th year with a triple-double in an NBA championship clincher. 28 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. The Lakers 127 away from the title. The smiles and the emotion all over the Lakers' faces. Quinn Cook, who won a championship with the Golden State Warriors, now here in LA, with a hug for the leader of the Lakers. And Rajon Rondo, so instrumental in the playoffs, coming off the bench. An elite performance here in Game 6. You guys always talk about all the hard work from starts back in training camp, a training camp that was over a year ago that began.
And J.R. Smith already shirtless.
Final seconds here in this NBA season. The respect from those two. And that's it. It's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.